hurricane. Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said, I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. I can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on without me pushing through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Like a tidal wave, like a hurricane, nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said, I
What is going on? What is going on, guys? Hold on, let me make sure that transitions are in here. What is up, guys? We are back with another episode of Undisputed Live. We got two good players coming into play. We got Punisher 94X. What's up? It's Mega. How you doing? And we got Vectruhh, who's a two-time top 5 Undisputed alumni. So he's been on the Undisputed top 5 twice. This man has amazing clips, but now we got him actually fighting. Can those clips and those nice little tricks and all that stuff he's doing, can that be replicated? Can he pull that off in a live fight? We're gonna find out tonight. But before we do that, of course, just a few things I do want to mention. Next week there will be no Undisputed live stream because me, as well as some of the members of the team, will be at PAX with Undisputed at the PAX convention in Boston. So there's not going to be a live stream next week, unfortunately, for those who love these Undisputed live stream, love seeing these content creators or Twitch creators, you know, TikTok creators going head to head, and we're building a winner's bracket and we're building a loser's bracket. So that's going to be very, very interesting. So yes, unfortunately, next week there will be no Undisputed live stream, but we are going to check out the top 5 before we start watching the actual fight, which I'm going to commentate. But one thing that I do want to mention is these Undisputed live streams are 100% focused on the content creators, playing the community, making sure that this is by the community, for the community kind of setup. So when it comes to updates and stuff, I understand you guys always want to talk about updates. You guys want that to be something that gets addressed, and we will address those things, but we make sure that we address them on the appropriate platforms like our socials, Twitter. So always stay tuned on our Twitters, on our Instagram, and all of that stuff, and we will make sure that we address those update concerns or updates that are coming in. So we always have you guys in mind. We're always thinking about the stuff that you are asking for, but just keep in mind that this live stream is completely dedicated to the community and making sure that we are putting on a good, entertaining viewing experience for you guys. Now, I have you guys on my left-hand side, but just in case, because when we're switching around, trying to figure out where the Undisputed top fives are and the videos to play, I can definitely see what you guys are saying. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure everything's all set up here on the picture-in-picture. I think we got the top 5 ready. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and transition. Here we go. Now, top 5 for this week. So I got a lot of people telling me that this was one of their favorite top 5s so far, because there were some really unique stuff going on in this one. But let's go ahead and watch it together. I want to make sure that you guys can hear it as well. Yeah, it looks like we got the desktop audio on. It looks like my headphones are on. I can see it on the camera. It's all lit up. All right, here we go. Top 5, episode 5. Right, episode 5. I think that's where we're at.
And
yeah.
boys working over. Saul Canelo Alvarez down to the canvas, and then he showboats.
All right, so we decided to go with a cold open here. Let me know in the comment section if you guys enjoy the cold open or it's neither here nor there for you. You like the intro into the top 5, it doesn't really matter. But this was actually number 1 by Vectruhh, who will be playing today.
He's working over. Saul Canelo Alvarez down to the canvas, and then he showboats.
All right, let's see.
I'm Todd Grisham, the voice of Undisputed. It's time for this week's top 5. Coming in at number 5, Iconic Sparks. And it's Sergio Martinez, one of our new fighters.
Hit him to the body, then double
from Argentina.
left,
and
right,
Maravilla
hook
just
to the
did that
top.
to Sugar Ray
Drop.
Robinson. Number 4,
Clean.
Black Cheetah. No relation to Black Panther.
He just bum rushed him.
Nigel
Boom,
against
uppercut,
Ryan
over.
Rhodes, one of our
First
founding
round.
fathers at Steel
I don't know,
City
I guess maybe he had dropped him or something.
ragdolled him.
That was crazy. He literally just walked up to him. Some type of separation happened. Either a damage thing, I don't know. It was a first round, walked up to him against the CPU, hit him with an uppercut, and just,
With that
it was
right
lights out.
uppercut, poor Ryan Rhodes. Bless his heart. Number 3, Lord of the Dings.
Lord of the
and
Dings.
It's Joe Lewis
Oh, this
versus
right hand
Joe
was
Lewis.
clean.
Watch the Joe Lewis
Boom!
and Ryan Green, the brown bomber. Or should we call him the green bomber with a right hand?
It was crazy as he was throwing his punch, and when he got hit, the punch just turned into like a ragdoll punch in the air, and then he just fell on his body
His
and like
mirror image
it
down
twisted
the
his
canvas.
body.
Number
Crazy.
2, Whip Blade.
Whip Blade, let's
I've got
see.
to admit, one of my
Oh yeah, this is the one that Todd clearly from his commentary really liked.
favorite knockouts I've ever seen.
Got
Frank
it.
Bruno winds him
Boom.
up and puts him down. Rocky Marciano never been beaten until now.
Hit him with the
Psyched
fake.
him out with the right, caught him with the left. Man, oh man. And
Number
then number
one. Now the amount of the combo cleanness on this is gonna be epic. How clean and quick these combos were, and the variety of the combo, just too clean.
Vectruhh better be something to top number 2. Roy Jones versus Canelo. Talk about a dream
Relentless,
matchup.
relentless.
Roy Jones, the best I've ever seen. And boys working over.
And then finishes
Saul
him with a
Canelo
left hook.
Alvarez down to the canvas, and then he showboats.
And then just to add insult to injury, hits him with a little dance. Let's see that one more time. Vectruhh. Let's see
And
this.
then number 1, Vectruhh better be something to top number 2.
Beat,
Roy Jones versus Canelo. Talk about a dream matchup. Roy
It's not
Jones,
over.
the best I've ever seen. And boys working over.
Oh my goodness.
Saul Canelo Alvarez down.
That
the
was so
canvas, and then he
clean.
showboats.
That was probably the cleanest combination I've ever seen in the game. That's probably the cleanest combination I've ever seen. And I myself have done a lot of clean combinations. Not to brag, but that was one of the cleanest combinations I've seen in the game. So good on you, Vectruhh, for that one. All right, so let's go ahead and transition over to the full screen real quick while I set up the back end so we could put on that match between Punisher 94 and the Punisher 94 and Vectruhh. All right, let's see. I think I already have it set. Yep. So we're gonna go right into it. Let me go ahead and switch this one over. Picture in picture. Here we go. All right, guys. All right. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Let me know if you guys can hear it. I think I could hear it good on my end. Should be good on your end as well. All right, here we go. Just need to make sure. Okay. All right. It looks like. Okay, so their names are different on here, but I believe that Punisher is Conor Benn and Vectruhh is Rookie. Vectruh's in the chat. I want to just double check. I think I'm correct. Vectruhh, I know you're in the chat. Just let me know if I am correct. I know you said that you picked Dalton Smith, but I just want to 100% make sure because I do not want to start commentating on it and be incorrect. I'm playing as Dalton Smith. All right, perfect. So this is the first time the names are completely different. So let's see. Okay. All right. So Dalton Smith on the left is Vectruhh. And Punisher 94 is Conor Benn. So without any further ado, let's get into the fight here at the Grand Theater in, I don't know the city that it's located. All right, so we got Dalton Smith. They powering through this. Okay. They powering through it. No problem. All right, let's go. Let's see what they do. Let's see the beginning part because the beginning part is always super important. I always want to see what is the temperament when they start the fight. We got a 1-2 by Dalton Smith, which is Vectruhh. Wait, no, it does say Vectruhh and Punisher on there. I don't know what the heck is going on. All right, so it does have their names on there. 1, 2, 3 upstairs with a counter by Dalton Smith, which is Vectruhh. Really good movement. Really good movement by both. Very tentative. I respect it. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots coming in by Dalton Smith. But I don't see a quit in Conor Benn. Punisher 94 is still kind of putting that pressure on him. Good movement by both of them. 1, 2 again. Clean by Vectruhh. 1, 2, 3. Good jab. 1, 2 and a catch and shoot by Conor Benn. Punisher 94 showing that he got the stuff as well. Good clean jab by Dalton Smith. Body shot upstairs. 1, 2 jab coming in from Conor Benn. Another jab stepping. Beautiful attack by Conor Benn. Punisher 94 is showing that he also came to play. Let's see what Dalton Smith does, this is a unique matchup here, guys. We got Dalton Smith and Conor Benn. Rarely do you see Dalton Smith in the game when people are playing online, but Vectruhh wants to showcase his Dalton Smith. He says this is actually the fighter that he prefers to use when he plays online. So kudos to Vectruhh for his Dalton Smith pick. Good stiff jab by Conor Benn. Punisher 94 now really showing what he's got. Good hook. Now they separate. They're separating a little bit. It's a pretty tentative first round, I would say. A lot of jabs, a lot of 1-2s, just like that. A few hooks, but pretty tentative for both fighters. You could tell just by looking at Punisher's health and stamina that it was tentative. I can't imagine that that'll be too different or that it was too different for Vectruhh. Good body hook by Vectruhh and good hook by Conor Benn. Good slip and jab counter by Vectruhh. Let's see what they do. Nobody has gone and loose footwork yet, so they're still being pretty cagey with the way that they're approaching the fight. Good hooks and jabs and crosses galore by both Vectruhh and Punisher 94. You got to be real careful with this. You got to be real careful. Nobody wants to give the other person the edge. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 caught by Vectruhh right at the last second, but he got hit with the first 2 punches of that 3-punch combination. Good step in jab, good step out, good come in with a counter hook. Catch and shoots are amazing in this game. If you could time them well and you could capitalize on them, you could do a lot of damage. Punisher 94 is showing us the catch and shoot done at a really good high level. Good movement by both. Good jab, changing level jabs. If you're disciplined enough to not move the analog stick when you're throwing that jab to the body, you can change levels and throw a really good slip down jab where you could avoid punches coming upstairs. So that was actually pretty good by Vectruhh to stay there for 2 jabs to the body while changing levels. Really good move by Vectruhh. Good hook and straight right by Vectruhh. Ooh, but Punisher gave it right back to him. He said, you want to hit me, then I'll hit you with my counter. I'm not scared to engage. Good jab by Dalton Smith. Ooh, perfectly timed with the perfect entry by Punisher 94 to hit him with that powerful counter right hand. And once again, look at the life and look at the health and look at the stamina. This is showing that this fight is pretty cagey. They're giving good moments, but nobody's overdoing themselves. Nobody's getting tired. Nobody's throwing way too... Ooh, that was a really clean uppercut by Vectruhh. Good job. 1-2 by... Ooh, straight right down the pipe by Punisher 94. Vectruhh trying to create a good angle. Wasn't able to do it. Got the ring cut off by a Punisher 94, but caught him with a left hook for his troubles. Let's see what he does now. Good movement by both. Definitely good movement. Look at this, playing footsies, not even coming in right away. It's all a mind game, guys. It's all a mind game. As long as you can try to get the person to think something is going to happen, you can get 1, 2, 3 steps in front of him when fighting in Undisputed. Let's see what he does now. That's pretty far. There was nobody there, but hey, you never know. Somebody could rush in, and you got to make sure you catch him with a 2-piece before he gets too close. Good body shot, good step in jab and then step out jab, good step in jab and then step back right, good catch and shoot by Vectruhh. What a good sequence of events for Vectruhh right now. 1-2 up top, clean. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Punisher feeling a little befuddled right now. It's looking like he's a little frustrated, but he's coming in hot, trying to keep him in the corner. Spin around by Vectruhh was really smart. Got himself out of that corner because he was going to be trapped in that corner. Good feint jab. That was a realistic feint right there. Really made Conor Benn or Punisher 94 bite for that jab. See what he does now. Good movement with the head. Good straight right, good body shot, good hook, good step in counter with it. Oh my goodness, now they're going crazy. He's throwing, they all throwing. Counters everywhere. My goodness. Great third round. Now I'm curious to see what the scorecard says because I really can't. There we go. That's literally how I have it in my head. Anyone could be up right now. Anyone could be losing right now, but they have Vectruhh up on the unofficial scorecard, which is very important to highlight because there has been many instances where the unofficial scorecard does not represent the actual fight. At the end, it might be close, but it might not be what determines who's the winner. Good step in by Punisher 94. Let's see what Vectruhh does. Good body shot. Good head movement by Vectruhh. Oh, he got caught with a nice left hook. And now he's rushing him. He's going in for the kill. He's going to go down. If he hits him one more time, it might be it. One good body shot, good shot upstairs, good defense by Vectruhh. I really thought he was going down. I promise you, I literally thought he was going down at that moment. He had a slither of health, and somehow he caught some punches in the guard, moved to his right and left, and got away from that and did not fall. Unbelievable by Vectruhh. Amazing. But let's see what Punisher does. I see that Punisher feels that he caught him. Great 1-2 though by Vectruhh. Vectruhh might be wanting to get it back, quote unquote, since he was rocked and almost dropped. Let's see what he does. Good step in. He's really protecting himself right now. Conor Benn is really coming in with his high guard. He's not playing no games. That's that pressure style. You put that high guard in, you bite down on your mouth guard, and you just push forward until your chest, head to chest against your opponent. That's what it looks like Punisher 94 is trying to do. Good left hook by Punisher 94. Ooh, good movement by Vectruhh. Got some punches in by both, but he pulled out right at the last second. Good hook, counter by Vectruhh, but got countered right back with a step-in jab by Punisher 94. Ooh, really tentative last few seconds. Man, the bell rings and it's like nobody hears it sometimes, man, because they're just throwing. All right, let's see what they do. We're in the 5th round. The 5th round between Vectruhh and Punisher 94. Who's going to go into the winner's column? Who's going to go into the loser's column? It's a big deal. You don't want your Undisputed Live record to be tainted, right? I mean, these fights are few and far between. You want to make sure you go as clean, get as clean as a record as possible, I would imagine. Good step in, jab counter by Dalton Smith, a.k.a. Vectruhh. I feel like Punisher's going to have to step on the gas a little bit. He did really good in the last round rocking Vectruhh, but other than that rock, I didn't really see him take too much control of that round. Good 1-2 by Vectruhh. Good hook, tripled it up. 1-2, 1-2 by Punisher 94. Let's see what he does. Oh, they thought of the same exact thing and didn't throw at the same exact time. Very interesting. Step in jab and then went right to the guard and movement, and nobody threw a punch. 1-2, nice. Hit him with the left hook, the right hook twice. Good power jab timing. Timed his entry beautifully and caught him with a really powerful straight to the head. A little tentative right now. Good body shot to start. Got caught upstairs with a right hook as a counter. The catch and shoot is real, guys. Good movement. He actually could have capitalized on that, but he didn't. Good step in jab by Conor Benn. Punisher 94 is really showing him that he's here to fight. He's here to fight. That rock was not a fluke. He's here to fight. Good step in, or actually good counter right hand by Conor Benn. Ooh, showing us why he's the highlight, one of the highlight kings out here, hitting him with an uppercut counter into a right hook, another uppercut clean as a counter. Who's throwing uppercuts out here the way Vectruhh is throwing them uppercuts right to the head? Perfect counter, perfect spacing. Great job by Vectruhh. Punisher's life looks like it's going down a little bit more now. We're going into the 6th, but I still have this fight pretty even. Even though there are good moments for Vectruhh, there's also great moments for Punisher 94 as well. So I don't really know who to swing to, who to say this person's taking over the fight. Good step and jab, good step and jab, good straight right, but Vectruhh is not leaving. Vectruhh is not leaving. Very interesting. We are in the 6th round, and both fighters have not used loose footwork at all the entire time. Which, if you use loose footwork, there is a risk reward there. You do move quicker, but you do increase the chance that you can get hurt even more. And the same thing happens for your opponent. So it's kind of a risk reward. Is it worth it, or do you want to play in a safer environment where you're not doing that, where you're actually just fighting your opponent in the regular stance and just picking your shots and thinking about every movement? I think that's the decision that they both have made. Good counter jab and then counter hook. Again, counter hook by Punisher. Another straight right counter by Punisher, and he's really showing him that he's gonna come take this round. 1, 2, 3 with a double counter attack by Punisher, and he's catching and shooting just like that. Beautiful by Punisher, and great timing on the commentary to catch the moment where he got to catch and shoot, as he was doing that a lot to Vectruhh in that sequence. Let's see what he does here. Good straight right by Vectruhh. I don't know. I think this was enough for Punisher to take this round. Ooh, clean. He ducked right under it. Caught him with a left hook. Beautiful duck under the left hook of Dalton Smith, and then got a left hook by Punisher for his troubles. Let's see what he does now. Good hook. I don't know, guys. I think that one went to Punisher 94. I could be wrong. These rounds are really, really close. But let me see what the scorecard says so far. That one did go to Punisher 94, and we are tied 57-57 right now. The story of the fight, who is going to pull away and try to cement the win, because right now it's basically like a reset. It's anyone's game. Who's going to try to pull away according to the unofficial scorecards? And you got to think that that unofficial scorecard is messing with them some way when they're looking at it, thinking, what do I have to do to pull away and change the narrative of this fight? Let's see what he does. Good movement, but it didn't work. He got caught clean. You got to time those head movements really, really good, because if you don't, you're going to get caught. You can't just do it all willy-nilly. You got to really, good step to the left and then hook clean with the directional hook. Didn't work the second time, though. Good adjustment by Punisher to see it coming. Nice power shot. Good timing by Punisher. 1-2 by Punisher. Punisher's doing his thing right now. He's definitely, to me, it looks like he's moving this into him having the ball in his court with the way the fight is being dictated. Good movement by Punisher. Good stepping jab by Punisher. Let's see what happens. Good stepping. Caught to the body. Caught upstairs. 1-2 upstairs by Vectruhh. Vectruhh is not out yet. He's not out yet. Adjustments after adjustments are being made by both Vectruhh and Punisher 94. Good jab. Got caught on the glove, but good attempt. Especially when he stepped to his left to throw that jab at an angle. Good hook. Good step back. Good step back hook. And then a straight right down the pipe. Hook upstairs. Caught by Punisher throwing that right to Vectruhh. Let's see if Vectruhh does anything after that. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Punches coming from Vectruhh while punches were coming from Punisher. This is the closest fight that I've seen so far since we've done our Undisputed Live. It's really hard to separate these two guys. Very, very difficult. Hook upstairs, jab, counter, clean, catch and shoot. 1-2 upstairs, uppercut, clean. Who throws uppercuts like this? This is unbelievable, the amount of uppercuts that Vectruhh has thrown and landed. It's not like he's just throwing them. He's also landing them, which is crazy. Right there, though, it cost him, as the catch and shoot is really strong with Punisher 94. Punisher 94 is doing really good with that catch and shoot. So Vectruh's going to have to really try to figure out a way to circumvent that guard. He's really going to have to try to find a way to circumvent that guard. I want to see what he does if he's able to adjust. Good step back, left hook, catches the Punisher 94X, making him think twice about what he's doing. Let's see what he does now moving forward from this point, because it's looking like Vectruhh is kind of figuring out what he needs to do for this guard. He's catching him upstairs. He's throwing punches downstairs, but so is Punisher. Punisher hasn't seemed like he has had any trouble in recent rounds. He looks like he's landing his shots when he wants to, except there he got Vectruhh caught both of those punches on the guard. Caught by Punisher 94. Body shot upstairs. 1-2. Body shot. Got caught upstairs with a straight right by Punisher 94. Here we go. The tentativeness is back. And I know that the tentativeness is there because of their inability to pull each other or pull away from each other. They're both basically almost at a stalemate in terms of how they're fighting. No one is adjusting enough to get all the way in front, and no one is adjusting enough to even get away from getting hit. So they're both, look at that. But ref, come on, man, you got to stop that. They're just throwing punches after the bell like crazy. All right, here we go. Round 9. Round 9, we got Punisher 94 on the right, Vectruhh on the left. If you just joined us, and you can see that they're being super tentative. I have to feel that the wheels, the cogs are turning in their heads, and they're trying to figure out, what do I do to start dominating? Because if the unofficial scorecard comes and they're still even, that's going to be a big psychological hit to them, where they might feel, I don't know what to do. What can I do? I only have a few more rounds to try to make a statement enough that I get all of these rounds moving forward. Let's see what they do from this point forward. Good stiff jab by Punisher 94. Good hook by Punisher 94. Change levels, jab to the body by Vectruhh. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 upstairs. Good jab, step back, counter by Conor Benn. Straight right down the pipe by Conor Benn. Good head movement, good feint. It almost got me thinking that he was going to punch me. That's how great that feint was. 1-2 upstairs, clean by Vectruhh. Good step and jab. Good step back straight by Vectruhh. Unbelievable. Uppercut again, clean, right through the guard. You got to love those uppercuts, man. It's so rare to see them in actual gameplay. So when you see somebody do it in an online competition that's on the Undisputed live stage, it's just incredibly impressive to see. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 upstairs. Great jab by Punisher. Good stiff straight by Punisher, and then he misses that left hook and got punished for that with a stiff counter jab by Vectruhh. We're going into the 10th round now. We only got 5 seconds in this 9th round. Let's see if anybody does anything to maybe sway one judge one way or the other. This is a tough fight to score. Who do you guys have in the comment section or in the chat? Who do you guys have? Vectruhh is up by 1. So finally, there's some sort of a separation. Vectruhh is up by 1, 86-85, which just shows how clutch it was for him not to fall during that round when he was rocked and was just one slither away of health from dropping to the floor. So incredibly clutch, especially in hindsight, looking at round 10 and the unofficial scorecards from round 1 to 9. Good hook by Conor Benn, Punisher 94. Let's see what they do. Good step and jab. Hook by Punisher 94, but didn't reach the target. Was a little bit out of range. Once again, out of range by Punisher 94. I think he's anticipating an entry from Vectruhh, and it looks like Vectruhh might be changing the rhythm, the way he's playing, the rhythm of his fight. Maybe that scorecard gave him a little bit more confidence to reduce the aggression. 1-2 upstairs by Vectruhh. Step and jab caught by Vectruhh. Body shot hook by Vectruhh with a counter from catching. Once again, body shot hook, catching that jab on the glove. Good head movement. Timing was perfect. Unfortunately, oh, he's rocked again. He's rocked again. He's on a slither. He's going to fall. That's it. He dropped him. He dropped him. Punisher 94 got a knockdown. This can be critical. This is a crucial knockdown because if oh my goodness, this could actually change the whole fight. They've been super close. This could be it right here. If something doesn't change, if Vectruhh doesn't do some sort of a pull away, that can be the fight. Especially if the fight continues in the same format that is going, where they're both not pulling away from each other. We only got 10 seconds left in this round. This is clearly going to be Punisher 94's round. I don't see why he would take any more risks, and he does take risks, and boy did it pay off, because he caught him with 2 counters and like a 4-hit combination head and body. Now we are in round 11. These are the championship rounds, the 2 final rounds, and these rounds are going to be super important for Vectruhh, because if he doesn't do something, it could spell disaster on the scorecards for him, especially if this unofficial scorecard is any indication of what the other 2 judges or the 3 judges are thinking. All right, let's see what happens. Good jab. I see I see Punisher 94 as being a lot more relaxed, throwing more 1-2s and 1s as opposed to throwing crazy combinations. That knockdown may have made Punisher 94 feel a lot more comfortable moving into this 11th round, and it's showing. Look at that. 1 jab, 1-2s, 1 jab, hook. Yeah, he looks way more comfortable. He's not throwing so many different combinations anymore. Good jab, good hook. 1-2 upstairs with a good, powerful counter. This is not looking good for Vectruhh right now. Good hook by Conor Benn. Vectruhh has to be careful, and not only does he have to be careful, he has to figure out a way to overcome what. Oh, he got him rocked. This could change everything. This could revert everything back. This could revert everything back, but he was not able to capitalize on it. I know Vectruhh is fuming right now. No, he's not. He just got him with a right, and he dropped him with a body shot. What a fight. This is the most even fight I've ever seen. Doesn't get dropped until the 10th round. And then in the 11th round drops his opponent. What is the scorecards looking like right now? I can't even tell you. I literally cannot even tell you This is crazy. This is crazy. Let's see what happens. Good jab. If I was Vectruhh right now, I would make sure to keep my distance and let that bell ring. This is some bad blood stuff right here. They're just throwing punches after the bell. Health is looking crazy on Punisher 94's side. We are in the final round, last 3 minutes. Let's see what happens. Whoever gets dropped or falls or whatever happens, they're probably going to win the fight. In my estimation, considering how close the fight has been. Wow, Vectruhh changed the script by knocking him down in that last round, because now we clearly do not know who won. We can't confidently say that Punisher 94 got it, and we can't confidently say that Vectruhh got it. This is how close this fight has become with that knockdown. That knockdown was crucial. Vectruhh coming in clutch. Uppercut again, landing. Beautiful by Vectruhh. Let's see what Punisher does. He's catching it, but he's not catching and shooting. Ooh, oh, this is it. Right here, if he drops him, it's over. If he drops him, it's over. He has to be relaxed and calm. Oh, my goodness. Punisher surviving that. Jeez. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy. I could tell Vectruhh wants that knockdown, because that could seal it. It could be the dagger in this entire fight narrative if he could get that knockdown. And I'm sure Punisher is probably thinking the same thing. This is not looking good for Punisher, because that confidence level from getting rocked by Vectruhh could spell disaster, especially if he piles on the attack. 1-2 upstairs by Punisher 94. Punisher 94 being much more tentative. We only got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's see what they do. Vectruhh with a body attack. 1-2 upstairs. 1-2 upstairs by Vectruhh. Body shot by Punisher. Headshot by Vectruhh. Vectruhh going upstairs. Punisher going downstairs. We got 10 seconds left. What's going to happen? 1-2. Body shot. Catch and shoot. Didn't hit him. He caught it on his end. Good jab by Punisher 94. Body shot. It's over. Who do you guys think won this fight? And there you go. There you go. We got a draw. Wow, basically the fight that we saw was the result that we got at the end. Unbelievable. Vectruhh pulling out clutch moments, as well as Punisher 94, because if Punisher 94 would have fell in that last round, it would have been a wrap. And it is a majority. Hold up. No. You're not going to power through that. Hold on. You're not going to power through that. I got to see that scorecard. Hold on. All right, so it is a majority draw. Both Elijah Bernard and Martin Clark scored it 113-113. Now, Vectruhh won on the first scorecard and Sebastian Cueva's scorecard of 114-112, as he gave him a consecutive 3 rounds from 7 to 8. But every other person, it was literally round 1, Vectruhh, round 2, Punisher, 3, Vectruhh, Punisher, Vectruhh, Punisher, Vectruhh, Punisher, Vectruhh, Punisher. Even with the knockdowns was, I gave you one, you give me one. Unbelievable. And then they ended up with a 113 majority decision draw. Wow. I would probably say this is probably the best fight that we've seen. It's crazy that it ended in a draw. Now, what am I going to do? What am I going to do until the winners and losers bracket? I guess I'm going to have to bring back Punisher and Vectruhh to, I don't know, like they got to fight again, because we got to settle the score. And hopefully the next time they fight is not going to be a draw. But what do you guys think about that fight? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's really crazy. I don't know. That one was real, like, what? Got dropped. Almost got dropped early. He did it, but he was like this much from getting dropped. Survived that. Gets dropped in the 10th. Then drops Punisher in the next round right after that. And then almost drops him in the final round, creating incredible drama, because had he dropped him, it would have been game over. And we see it from the scorecards here. Man, that's crazy. All right, guys, I'm going to bring them on, because we definitely got to talk to them after this fight. I'm going to bring them on right now, so give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Let me switch to the be right back screen, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it. No letting go. And I can feel it. It's getting close. I said I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. Can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on. Help me push it through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Like a tidal wave, like a hurricane, nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. Can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on. Help me push it through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need
All right, here we go. We got the guys in here. We got Vectruhh. We got Punisher. Punisher is a YouTuber. Vectruhh is a Twitch streamer. Now, Punisher doesn't show his face, so out of respect, we're going to have him use his icon. Vectruhh is on here as, you know, he does his videos on Twitch. He shows his face there as well. Now, first thing I always got to start with, but I'm dying to jump into other questions, but the first question I always start with, out of respect of the competition, I wanted to know from you, Vectruhh, first, what did you feel that Punisher did good against you?
Punisher did very well with catching me inside the pocket with his counters, especially with Conor Ben being very powerful with the hooks. He did a very good job with that early in the fight, and he capitalized, obviously, because I got rocked in the fourth. So, you know, I had to make some readjustments in between the rounds to just, you know, because I played Dalton, and Dalton is very, he doesn't really have much trace or stats, so, you know, you got to play a little bit more conservative with him, considering. So, yeah, I feel like he capitalized on a lot of openings that I left myself in, throwing in those combinations, because I do like to throw a lot, and obviously that was displayed there. So,
yeah. And Punisher, hold on one second. Let me just make sure that we get all these kind of things aligned a little bit better. There we go. And Punisher, what did you feel that Vectruhh did good against you in the fight?
I feel like he did a better job of controlling the fight, because, you know, he was more of the outside boxer, so I had a little taste him, not most of the time, but because he would come after me too. But he was, you know, doing a better job controlling the pace of the fight. I'll try to go in, he'll hit me with the 1-2, keep me away.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was doing them and good counters too, and I would try to run in there. He was catching me.
Good. So basically, you guys created a first undisputed, an undisputed live first, because you guys fought to a draw, making my job 100 times harder, because now I got to figure out losers bracket, winners bracket. What do we do? Do we bring you guys back? How did this end up in a draw? I'm going to pass this question on to you, Vectruhh.
Man, I don't really know because I felt like it was really back and forth. But I feel like I edged some of the rounds, but I don't know that because I'm being biased just because it's me. But I felt like I had a little bit more of the combinations in between. But like I said, he landed the more cleaner shots when it came with that hook, especially. So I try to use my distance as much as I can. That's why you never saw me switch to loose footwork because Conor Ben is very powerful against Dalton. I've always had problems against Conor Ben's when I play Dalton online.
I mean, the loose footwork is it's a risk reward system that you could use it, you can move quick, but you also are very vulnerable to being dropped. And that was actually pretty smart because there was a early round there where you got rocked and literally had just like a slither of health, but you wasn't able. He wasn't able to take you down. How did you feel about that round when you almost dropped him, Punisher? Did you feel that I wish I could have got him there, or I'm gonna take my time, see if I can get him again in the later rounds?
No, you're absolutely right. I got up my seat. I was like, oh shit, I can get him right there. And then I didn't capitalize. I just couldn't get to him. But good on Punisher for recognizing that I was trying to go for the finish.
Yeah, and Punisher, how did you feel when you rocked him early in that fight?
Definitely, I was let down, man. I was like, man, I could have had him there. It probably would have ended the fight sooner and not let it go to the judges.
Yeah, and I was gonna say one critical moment was when you dropped him. When you dropped him in the 10th round, Punisher, did you feel okay? I think I got this in the bag, or I think I could start moving this narrative into I'm leading, and all I got to do is hold this lead. Did you feel like that?
Kind of did, but I wanted to end it with a knockout, so I was still a little aggressive.
Oh yeah, and that aggression.
That's what let it go to the draw.
Exactly, that aggression led to a actually impactful moment, because then the following round it looked like Vectruhh came and was able to drop you. Had it been me, to be honest, I would have coasted from round 10 to round 12. But kudos to you. You try to put on a show, and you got dropped in the 11th round, which was crazy. But the beginning parts of the fight, actually, Punisher, I want to ask you this. I saw a lot of good timing with the power right and the catch and shoot. Was that your bread and butter? Was that something that you felt good about during this fight?
Yeah, that's kind of sort of my play style normally. I normally too, I'm like the outside boxer, like the way Vectruhh was playing.
Yeah.
So I had a little, switch my play style for this fight. But yeah, I usually try to catch and shoot with the straight and go in after.
And Vectruhh, one thing I want to ask you, something that rarely I see players do is land that uppercut like to the head. You know what I'm saying? Like players throw it to the body or whatever, but some people don't throw it at all. But you were landing it consistently through the guard, getting an angle, throwing that uppercut, landing it even with counters. How do you practice that, or is that something that you feel comfortable because you like throwing combinations and stuff? You like throwing variations. Let us know.
So over the course of playing the game for these past, when it released, I've been trying to add a bunch of different tools to utilize against different opponents, especially when I'm playing against a power puncher. I got to mix it up a little bit. Otherwise, if I get caught with Conor Ben, as again just stated, it's really, really detrimental for me to just throw these things from a range. Especially, I've recognized that the hooks have this really odd range. Sometimes if you can find the range good enough, you can land it. So people that don't think that the uppercuts are good, you trust me, they can go a long way in those fights if you just find the range between them.
Good. Now, I could safely say that this was the best fight we've had so far on Undisputed Live. Granted, it's only been 5 episodes, but this has been the best fight because it was literally the back and forth story of all time. One round of Vectruhh, one round of Punisher, back and forth. One round Vectruhh gets dropped, the next round Punisher gets dropped, and then of course, so for the poetic justice, you get the majority draw. But we're gonna have to bring you guys back. Normally, I'm building a list of losers bracket, winners bracket. We don't have that here, so we're gonna have to eventually bring you guys back. Maybe I'll draw out of a hat to see who goes in the winners bracket, losers bracket. Because either way, whoever wins the losers bracket will be at the top, and winners bracket will be at the top. So, but good fight on you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys over to say peace out to you guys. Give me a few minutes, chat. I'll be right back. But once again, thank you to both Vectruhh and Punisher. If you guys want to see their content, links are down in the description box for Vectruh's Twitch channel and for Punisher 94 YouTube channel. All right, so give me 1 second. Let me switch to be right back, and let me switch over.
Breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the border, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the border, screaming till I lose my voice. Like a tidal wave, like a hurricane, nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones, yeah, I can feel it in my soul, yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said, I can't stand by anymore, looking in from the outside, I know.
All right, guys, that is it. Thank you for joining us for Undisputed Live. Had the best fight so far, in my humble opinion. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this was the best fight that we've seen so far in the Undisputed Live battles? Granted, it ended in a draw, which is a little bittersweet for me because it's like I want a winner and I want a loser because I'm trying to build a bracket up. But hey, man, you can't ask for anything better than that, man. You can't ask for anything better than that. All right, guys, I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Remember, next week we will be at PAX. I will be at PAX with the Undisputed team. So there's not going to be an Undisputed live stream, obviously. But after that, we're going to be back with the Undisputed live streams. Take care, guys. I see you, Ismega. Jay Shep, thank you so much. Jay Shep been a really good supporter. And Vectruhh, thank you. Thank you for that fight, as well as Punisher 94. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, guys, until the next one, peace out.